Lagos Innovates is empowering a lot of entrepreneurs and tech businesses in Lagos. Today, I'm here to interview the Executive Director of Anthomos Business, who is a beneficiary of the Lagos Innovates Workspace voucher, to speak with her about the impact of the program.
My name is Olubunkola Animashaun. I'm the Executive Director of the Anthomos Project, which is born out of Anthomos Media, a communications consultancy that is passionate about business sustainability and social responsibility. My business is called Anthomos Media, and it's a communications consultancy that is really excited about the intersection of business sustainability and social responsibility. Really believe that branding is more of an internal culture. So we work towards helping people build those cultures that sustain brands for hundreds of years, hopefully. The intersection of social responsibility and business sustainability is where the vision kind of came out of. The understanding of cultures that have to do with building brands that give back to where they take from. That's kind of where the inspiration came from, and that's the work that we've been trying to do for the past 7 years. I attended a conference in 2018 that was discussing the future of capital markets, and the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund did a presentation there about what the fund was about and what they were interested in. I think that's where I signed up for like newsletters and emails. That's how I got to know more about what the foundation or the fund does. And then eventually I think I got an email saying that there was an opportunity to apply for one of the workspace vouchers, and we tried and came through, which was really nice. I mean, like most people, I guess, I'm a little skeptical when it comes to anything that has to do with the state government, but it was actually quite efficient as a process. And what I really enjoyed or liked about the particular initiative that we participated in was that it was all tech-based. So we applied online, we submitted all of our documents online, we got our response online, we got all the vouchers online. So it was a very, it seemed like a very efficient process, and that was positive. That was a positive impact for me. Before the voucher, it was mostly me and a personal assistant, and we executed most of our projects just within whatever time boundaries we had, so we could only do certain projects for certain clients at a specific time. Since we got the voucher, we've been able to think more long-term, and so with that, we've been able to build up our business unit with a couple of business consultants and our interns. So altogether now we're about 5 people. We're also going to start our newsletter soon, which is going to help with kind of driving the culture of business sustainability and social responsibility. That's hopefully going to start in the next couple of months, which we've also been able to do because we can engage a couple of writers, a couple of photographers, people who we can partner with to create content that helps to kind of facilitate this goal. And lastly, we're working on our tech partnerships to build these tech platforms, because we have found that a lot of the technology that people have access to is not necessarily adapted to the market. So we want to adapt it to the market, then train people to use those technologies so that they can sustainably build business products and services on them.
My name is Abdul Majid Amusa. I'm founder of Dear Nigeria Energy Solutions, a partner of Anthomos Project. We are trying to change the culture of energy in West Africa by moving consumers from strictly consumption point of view to a management point of view. So after Anthomos got the workspace voucher, they were able to support our business more than they used to, because they had more manpower, which allowed us to interact with their teams and solve more problems over a shorter period of time. Before, we used to struggle with meeting up with the team, within the time frame that they have available to manage us, as well as other partners that they had at the time. But with the workspace voucher, we're able to meet with them more often, and we're able to solve more problems over a shorter period of time.
We've been invited to a few interesting events, actually. We got to go to Digital Lagos last year when the current governor was still campaigning, and we got to talk to different types of tech leaders and people who were trying to figure out where social responsibility kind of intersects with, like we said, corporate responsibility and sometimes political responsibility. So it was good to be invited to that event, which came from the Trust Fund initiative. We've also actually had a discussion directly with Lagos State Employment Trust Fund to support us with an event called the Lekki Leadership Entrepreneurship Summit. And what we hope to do with that is to gather data about entrepreneurship statistics in the state and then directly measure how we can impact those statistics, how to be more inclusive of different people, how we can kind of broaden the horizon of what business culture looks like. Our future plan, well, besides to continue to grow with helping people to build their internal cultures, we are launching a newsletter under the same name of the Ann Thomas Project in the next few months. And we're also going to start branded events where people can solicit and showcase their social impact products or services to a marketplace, and also for other people who are doing like NGO work to find like donors and support systems that help them grow. Open-minded is a two-word hyphenate that I will use. And I think I would like to say innovative, but to be honest, I think it's mostly visionary. I think LSCTF gives a chance to think of things that you might not have thought of for Lagos State before, that you didn't think you had the capacity to execute in Lagos State before. So it's originality is probably the third word.
From just herself to 5 staff, and from 2 partners to 7 and still growing. This and many more the Lagos Innovates Workspace voucher has done for the Ann Thomas business. Do head on to the website www.lagosinnovates.ng to find out more about the program and take your business to the next level.